She will give up her fight and bend. And if she doesn't bend, what then? She will break.
What piece of costuming or makeup made you feel the most like your character?
I loved my first wig, the young wig. I really loved it.
I love that wig.
I love playing young Diana because I don't think we have much record of young Diana at all in the same way as we do the older version.
Charles, he is an obsessive about his suits. So, every single suit that I have in the show is made from scratch, and that's pretty amazing. I always find that the country gear was always made me feel very posh. And Charles,
it's quite different as well than other stuff we wore.
It's very different. It's often very aged, and these kind of families, you always think that everything's new. It's not. It's like they keep the same boots for 50 years.
It's a dangerous game to make enemies left, right, and center.
Not if one is comfortable with having enemies.
Are you?
Oh, yes.
What was your first reaction when you looked in the mirror and saw yourself in full Thatcher, if you will?
Pretty cool. I mean, when I first saw it all, I wasn't quite there yet on the mannerisms and the voice. And so it actually made me feel like I still had quite some work to do, which, it's good to know if you've got time.
My goal is to change this country from being dependent to self-reliant, and I think in that I am succeeding.
What was the most surprising thing that you learned about your character?
It was quite a challenge for me and Josh not to play the ending, not to play the tragedy in Charles and Diana's relationship. We both were kind of surprised at how much love that we found to play between them. And so finding the nuances in the love of their relationship, I suppose, was really interesting for us. And really, I think, surprising for me.
The fact that she, sometimes cooked for the cabinet in the flat above number 10, her particular relationship with her son and how much that upset her, and rendered her, kind of unable to run the country during that period of time.
Charles we don't really talk about it in the show so much, but he was a keen ecologist and environmentalist, before it was cool. People sort of joked about Charles and his thing about, we need to treat the earth well. They thought it was some sort of hippie kind of idea. And of course now it was proved right.
What does one have to do to get some kindness in this family?